Listen very carefully, internets. We're going to give away some tickets to this show, so you have to listen now, figure out if you want them or not. All right, that's how this works. This is Shane Adamczak. He is a singer slash comedian slash international performer. Would that be right to say?
Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, that sounds good.
An all-round good bloke and skinny. Very, very skinny.
That's how I roll.
Tell us about your things, man. Turn off your phone. No, that's so you can keep your phones on, please, internet. But you can turn it off. You work here. Right. Say hi to people, Maz. I just realised that might have sounded really rude. You're fine. You're fine.
I get treated heaps well here. It's great.
Oh, shut up. No, actually, I don't treat you very well. Right. This is eating into your time. Not. Tell us about your show.
Check out the musical. It's really weird being here this year. This is the first time in 6-7 years that I haven't brought a solo show over.
Yeah.
So I'm here with a cast of 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's a West Australian musical. It's a black comedy murder mystery set in a supermarket.
Sweet as.
That's the most succinct answer I can give you.
And you've got these posters up, or things I've seen, people just saying, well, people are dead. And like, this person is missing. And that's a very great way to promote your show.
Yeah, we made these sort of mugshot kind of things, just one rehearsal, just popping them up on the internets through the, people with the YouTubes and the Twitters and the Facebooks and the whatnots.
So your first, is this your first ever collaborative show, or are you?
Well, I didn't actually write this show. This show was written by Jane and Ethan, who are actually in the show. I'm the producer this time.
Oh. Are you in it at all? Or are you
I'm in it as well.
Okay.
I've got a weird sort of strange history with this show, because I was actually first in this show the first time I ever came to the Adelaide Fringe, which was like 10 years ago, right? And this is when I was just like a kid, I was still at uni, I was still studying, and I was like, I'm going to be in a show and they're going to take me to Adelaide. And the season itself was a little bit of a little bit of a disaster.
Welcome to Adelaide.
In Adelaide, yeah. I mean, like the show got left out of the guide. We're in this really far away venue. None of us had been here before. It was, the show itself was fine, but it struggled, right? So I thought, it's 10 years on this time around. Let's do it right. Let's bring it back to Adelaide. Let's make a thing of it.
Nice.
So this is the first time I've produced the show and been in it. So it's been a bit of a strange shift. But
And do you get to reprise your role, or was that like a snotty teenage kid and now you've got to play an old man?
No, yeah, I'm not. I play his dad now.
Reboot.
I'm the same
Shit.
character. It's been rewritten a little bit, so my character's a little bit different, because originally the musical had 2 extra girls in it. And both of those girl characters got taken away and amalgamated into one boy character, which is my character. So
that's all we need, isn't it?
My character's a very confused young man.
I think girls have too easy a time in the entertainment industry, and I think they should be given less opportunities as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
amalgam out. Yeah. Well, we get an easy run. Yeah. With the murder, when you say it's a murder mystery, is it like do the audience participate in solving the mystery, or is it?
No, not really. They just get to see what happens. Basically, at the start of the show, we find out the manager of the store's been murdered. Like, we find that. I'm sorry, no spoiler alert there.
Okay.
It's fine. And then basically the whole show is a series of flashbacks and songs where we basically interrogate all of the characters and find out who done it.
So is it like Cluedo set in supermarket?
A really bogan supermarket, yeah.
Right. Awesome work. Nice. And do you play well with others? Like you spend a lot of time kind of performing by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I love this show and I love everybody in the cast, but it's, that thing, no matter how well you get...
I was waiting for it
too.
too.
No matter how long you get along with everyone, a cast of 8, eventually some heads are going to clash. I mean, we've been getting along really well, but I have had a few moments where I just go, this is why I do solo work. I remember now.
Name the person that made you
all
say
of
that.
them. I will literally murder all of them by the end of this tour. I feel like that's the safe. I'll just say all of them. I'll kill all of them.
Are you all living together?
No, that's the smart thing. We're not all staying together. We're sort of staying in pairs. So we've all teamed up. We've got a buddy system. Everyone's got a buddy, and yeah. So I think it'll be good.
Are there any first-time Adelaide debutantes?
Yes, I think there is, because we've had to recast a few of the characters. People that they're too busy.
Get old and pregnant and weird
and having real jobs and families and that kind of thing this time around.
I understand.
Boring. Whereas I've just been doing the same thing for 10 years.
Right.
So
and so do they get like the shitter rooms and stuff like that?
No, well, we've all sort of just organised our own accommodation this time. So I think if anything, I have the shittiest room.
You're a crap producer.
Yeah.
Organise your own rooms, and I forgot to do my room.
Yeah.
Such a martyr.
Yeah.
A real martyr.
Well, it's me.
What are some of the songs called in the show?
We've got "Don't Hesitate," which is the store manager's song, all about if you need to talk to me about anything, and then she lists off a whole things of just really inappropriate things. I've got a song called "My Petty Shoe," which is my character. I don't want to give too much away, but I've got an imaginary girlfriend in the show, and he believes that she loves him and calls him a petit chou with, for those of you that don't speak French, which means my little cabbage.
You see, I thought when you said petit chou, you meant like, you know,
A shoe.
My,
that
no,
was a bit,
Betty,
you know.
Betty, my petit chou.
Nice. So you actually ended up writing a show about having an imaginary girlfriend.
I did, yeah.
Are they connected or?
No, not at all.
Okay. Next question.
But good link though. Good link, and I'm proud of you.
It's always going on up here. I have no more questions. No, that's not true. So you've been to Adelaide many times before. What's your general kind of like? Do you have a routine when you come in for a festival and you're there?
Yeah, I mean, basically I get there pretty early in the day. I go check out the venue, and then I spend the next couple of days just walking around with posters and flyers in the hot sun.
Mm-hmm. Did you bring your guitar and stuff? Are you doing any shows?
Didn't. This is the first time in about 6 years that I haven't had to bring my guitar with me on tour.
How much easier is it just like going through the airport and stuff?
Amazing. Although I did have to bring a really large prop steak with me, so I think it kind of more stupid, if anything.
A prop steak.
Part of the set is we have this really large steak and a really large apple, and it was my job to bring the steak. So I basically rocked up with this big bag at the airport, and they're like, we just have to check what's in there. I'm like, it's a big steak. It's a big steak. It's for a theatre show, and they looked very confused, but they let me take it on the plane, so that's good.
Yeah, right. Is it, so it's not like hand luggage size, it's
quite large.
Oversized? Yeah, right. What's the weirdest thing you've ever had to bring on a plane?
I had to take, when I went to Edinburgh, I had to take a Deb dress with me on a plane, which is weird because people would just think that you're getting married, I guess, that you're taking your wedding dress over. So people on the plane are like, oh, are you getting married overseas?
Oh, so you had to kind of hang it up and stuff.
Yeah, because in a big, cover. And it's like, no, I'm just doing a show. I wouldn't wear this wedding dress. This is a shit dress.
They're like, oh, it reminded me of mine.
But yeah, aside from that, that's about it. Aside from that time, I had to smuggle heroin into China, but,
I mean, who hasn't? Right? I once went to Luna Park and won like a big giant dice, and then we didn't have hand luggage. We didn't have like carry-on luggage, so the person said, oh, you can just carry it on the plane, but it wouldn't. It was too big. It wouldn't fit in the overhead thing, so it had to be put on a seat because they wouldn't fit on these. So and there was no more seats. Except for the one in front of us, and we were like at the first row of economy. So my dice sat in business class, and me and my stupid fiance had to sit in the behind it. And
what a jip!
It's literally a lucky dice.
Yeah, it really is. And it was mocking us. And I know. It's all smug. Wouldn't talk to us when we got on the plane.
Staring at you with its snake eyes.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's riff on this dice thing for.
I need you as writers. All right, we're going to play a game though. Here are the games that are left.
Yep.
Right. So you look like you need a feed. Potentially, you could like chocolate stab.
I just have a fast metabolism, everybody.
Is that what it is? How old are you now?
I'm 28.
No, that'll change. Okay.
Yeah, it's wearing off.
Choggy Stab, Katie Challenge, Ski Pong, or Speed Jenga.
I want to play Speed Jenga.
All right. Then
Speed Jenga.
Everyone loves Speed Jenga. People go for it all.
People
the
are talking
time.
about it in the streets, aren't they? They're all like, "Ooh, Speed Jenga."
That's a bit of
Okay.
Speed Jenga.
Well, I'm going to come out in front of you. Hey, internet, cop that.
Ladies.
Hey.
That doesn't sell tickets, I don't know what will.
I can't imagine many things will. So your job is to play Jenga by yourself.
Oh, okay.
That sounds horrible, but basically, like,
I'm used to it.
You're racing. Oh, you're racing against the clock, so you've got to do as many things. You can use both hands if you want. We don't care. But you got 60 seconds to make the thing, not break. Go. Right, I'll plug your show again. It's called Check Out the Musical. Don't look under Shane Adamczak or Zach Adams. Check out the musical. It's in Tuxedo Cat, which is 199 North Terrace. I went there the other day. If you haven't been to Tuxedo Cat yet, it is, you're doing all right, man. It is the old Club 199 or Old Dreamers, or it's been a million things. It was a jazz club, or maybe that was Club 199, I can't remember. Don't look at me, look down there. There's all the interesting stuff is happening there.
This is the most interesting thing happening on the internet other than lolcats right now.
It rivals lolcats. I think you might have disqualified yourself.
You sunk my battleship.
Was that a Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey reference?
Possibly.
You just went +1 in my brain. That's great. I didn't end up finishing plugging your show, and now that you've stuffed it, we can't plug it.
Well, then don't. In fact, the fact that I've done this means don't come see the show.
Where should people
I'm
definitely
ashamed.
not come to see your show?
They definitely shouldn't come from Thursday to the end of the festival at 9:45 in the green room at Tuxedo Cat on 199 North Terrace.
Excellent. Is the full? Are there musicians in the musical, or Like obviously singers, but they're not real musicians. But like,
No.
Or is it like CD stuff?
We don't have a live band. We did once, but it's a bit hard. That would have been even more of a logistical nightmare.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the music's still good. It's just on a CD.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably better because it's, you know, mixed and that, and it's probably
It sounds good.
better, definitely better.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to deal with musicians.
Oh.
Touring with musicians. Oh,
The worst.
boring.
They are the worst. Oh, we actually have some, we should give away double passes now. We have 6 double passes to give away, 3 for this Sunday, the 11th, and 3 for Monday, the 12th. How should people win these? We're going to give them to the chat room first, so if anyone in the chat room says a certain something that you would like them to say.
Maybe anyone that can name any of the Zach Adams shows.
No, that's way too hard. You,
No, they can look
you
it up.
grossly overestimate the intelligence of our audience.
If anyone can just write
dunderheads.
Zach Adams in the chat room.
I was thinking more, you're such a producer. I was thinking more about the show, so, you know.
Name 3 things you'd find in a supermarket.
Again, 3 things is too much for our audience.
Name a thing. I'm going from one extreme to the other.
Name a thing. It doesn't
Name
even
a
have to be
thing.
in a supermarket. You just have to name a thing. You might also need to just also say that you want the tickets, because if you just name a thing,
No,
apples.
just name a thing.
Okay, just name a thing. This is going to be the worst competition ever. I can't wait. Okay,
Worst
right.
or best?
Good. Okay, well, we're going to go away from you now. You've had enough of people's times. When we come back, magician.
Comedians now.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Right. Right now, we're going to play a segment from the Something in the Water DVD. This is Kel Balnaves. He smashed it at the gig. If you want this, you can go to adelaidecomedy.com and get it. Kel Balnaves, everyone.